Where are we today? Well, hello. Hope you're all well, fine and dandy, viewers and subscribers. Thanks for tuning in. Right, you can see we're surrounded by woodland, but it's only a small woodland, and we're in the Lake District. Now, you'll know if you've watched H's channel and Mick's channel that things have slightly, we've had more reports and things have ramped up a little bit in the paranormal side of things. Now, when I first came up here working, I've been up here 4.5, 5 years working on and off, I always thought things were quiet, but it's things that are slightly, ramping up, like I say, in the lake. So we've started to cover this side of things, and you're only an hour away from my kind of second home, first home, whatever you call it. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little experience I had the other day. Now we're on Saturday. Now Thursday just gone, I was coming down this track, as you can see. Now 3/4 of this woodland surrounds the actual campsite. The other side is the estuary side. Now I've walked down this track umpteen times, more times than I can remember, bringing Toby the dog, and unfortunately he's not with me today because I just wanted to do a brief, it's only short, basically a short film just to keep you filled in. But I had a bit of a funny, I don't know, something I'll always remember, and it's quite interesting, to be fair. And it kind of goes back to when I've said it in things like W.H.I.T News, where I've said, it's all right, people watching the paranormal side of things, from the TV side, from the computer side, but when you actually get out here in the open, that's when things kind of really, you get the sense of why we do it. Now, what I'm trying to say is it's the feeling side of things. Now, what I mean by the feeling side of things is when we come out as W.H.I.T, as a team, we can pick up on anything what's around us. Now, the actual, how can I describe it? The actual shock I got the other day on this path was I was coming down this path, and basically right at this point I'm stood now, I felt something. So I stood here for a bit, and I've never felt it before, nothing, and it's not here now, but I felt something really strong, something that made me think, hang on, let's stop, let's just kind of just have a minute and just see what's about. Now, as you can see, it's basically built up on this side, and it's a hill on this side. So it comes down a valley to a flat, and then it drops over and drops down to a tarmac road, which runs all along. And then you've got barren land, farmland beyond. So it's only small wood, and just at the top of the hill is the campsite, basically. So it's only a small wood, like I say. Now, the thing what surprised me was, when I was coming down here and it made me stop, I stood here for about 20-25 minutes, or it seemed like it. And when I looked at Toby as well, he kind of had a different pattern to what I usually see him when I'm walking him about. He kind of sat down and was looking this way. Now, when I turned this way to facing the campsite, I felt nothing. But as I turned round and felt this way, that's when the feeling came in. Now, I can't describe the feeling really, as in being watched, but it was something along them lines, but not like something was trailing down I don't know, I can't work it out, it's quite strange, to be fair. But the thing what got to me was, I'm stood here and I'm looking round, like I said, for 20-25, I did not move, but it was very, very windy. It's still today, but it was very, very windy, so it was hard to judge things. Now, like I said, the feeling of it was, I don't know, it was something over this side of things. So I stood here for 20-25 minutes, thinking, pondering, what can it be, looking up in the trees. I looked all around, but basically just trying to do it as I'm stood here, trying to, niggle down, trying to see through branches. And I think, I'm sure there's something here, but I couldn't put my finger on it. So basically, what I did is, if you see here, you can't really see it, but I'll show you a picture, sorry, because it's the opposite way of the camera. The track splits. Now that goes off to the main office, and the other side goes off to the entrance way out of the campsite, towards the tarmac road, towards the barren farmland. Now, I went to the left, and something hit me again, and it was something like a feeling of, you must go into these trees. And I was like, what's going on here? What's you know? And I thought at the time, it's not. It doesn't happen. It can't happen round here. It's a small wood. But basically, it did make me think, yeah, come on, let's go over. Let's step over. And it's only about 10 footsteps off this path that I got a real shock. And you can see it's built up, as in wood. You can't see anything at all. Basically, I'll show you what I found, and it really spooked me. It made me, well, after the walk, I actually couldn't forget about it all day, to be fair. But it did really shoot me up, and it made me think about things in a different light of things, as in the way we feel things. So I'll just show you what I found. Yeah, so you'll see there's a left and a right off this actual track I'm stood on. So what we did, we went off to the left, just round the corner here, and I'll show you a little bit more when we move on. So basically, I've just took that corner to the left hand side off the track, and then this is where something told me to stop and just step into the tree line. So that's what we'll do, just step inside, and you'll see that it's not far until I came across some actual, I'll just point it down for you, some actual tree structures. Now, what's the chances of finding some tree structures like this? I just think it's strange. I mean, there's none. And it's right at that point. It's basically, you know, yeah, so basically this is what I found. Tree structure on either side. One going parallel, as you can see, down there. And the V shape over there. It's just bizarre. I just thought it was really strange. Especially, it's not deep in the forest as well, it's just off the trail I've just shown you. It's quite a bizarre find, but it's identical to where I actually stood, and I got that strange feeling. I've been here half an hour and nobody's been past. It's just a really quiet wood. It's just strange. Just very strange. I mean, you've only got just over a little bit of a tree line there, and you're at a tarmac road, then the barren farmland, and also it's the same on this side. You go up the little bit of a incline where the forest ends, and you've got the campsite. So it's a very small, narrow wood. It's not long either, to be honest. So I just thought it was interesting to report in that I got the strange feeling on the path. Something told me to come in here, and this is what I found. And I was just gobsmacked, absolutely gobsmacked. If there's anything behind it, I don't know. There might be nothing. I mean just, you know, that I just happened to walk in where it was. I don't know, but it just seems strange that at one point there, I got the feeling. The second point there, it's told me to come into the actual woodline, and this is what I found. It was just very bizarre. But what I'll do is I'll take more photos, and you can have a closer look. But when I spoke to Mick about it Thursday night, Mick says with the actual ends of the branches, you know, were they sawn, as in like bushcraft? And I said, no, I said, not one of them. I said, basically, they've all been snapped off from somewhere and, you know, put here. And he said, well, that is strange. I mean, basically, you can see that, you know, it's not been sawn, not been chewed, it's, you know, but every one of them is the same. Which I think is very bizarre. But what I'll do is I'll take some more photos from a bit closer. If you want to, you know, leave a comment below, please do. I mean, but if anybody's come across this before, what's happened, this, you know, you've got a feeling and you've walked into a tree line, found this, and you've, you know, kind of kept it quiet. But I just think anything like this, you know, just wants reporting in, because it's just very bizarre. It really spooked me up, and like I said, I thought about it all day, and I'm still thinking about it now, and that's why I've come down to do a little bit of a video and just get it to you guys to, you know, basically know what's going on around us. Or if you're in the woods at any time, like I said, dog walking, anything like that, just take note. But if you think outside the box and you get a strange feeling, I mean, it's like Steve Mira says, you get all these ghost hunters who have, you know, EMFs, SLS, all this technology and everything, but the best actual tool you can have in a paranormal box, basically, is yourself. That's all you need to take yourself, because your body will talk to you on your surroundings. If you're in danger, it'll tell you you're in danger. And sometimes you've got to listen to your body and not actually push it, unless things will come back and bite, as on the paranormal side of things. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I just thought it was worth reporting in, like I say, and it's something different, you know, something I don't really cover, the tree structures, but very strange indeed. Anyway, keep watching our channels. I Talk Cryptids. Keep watching Mick McLaren's channel, keep watching my channel, obviously. You know, there's some different stuff coming up. Things are ramping up a little bit. It's just that we've all been working hard, I think, and, you know, we've not got together. But like I say, things are on the change and there's more stuff coming. So thanks for watching. Thanks also for, I've had about, well, the past 2 weeks I've had about 10 new subscribers, which I'm blown away. I've had one today. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It helps a lot. It helps that, you know, I'm telling people that we're genuine. The truth is out there, and we're just trying to prove it to you, to get it over to you. But yeah, fascinating. Right, I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching and enjoy the photos. Bye bye for now.